Have you tried to develop an app? You need experienced team, allocate adequate budget, and dedicate a lot of time. In fact, 40% of the projects get out of time. 29% of the projects get out of budget. And with increasing scope, it's important to balance those three aspects in order to deliver a great project. We saw three biggest challenges. It's external communication with the client, internal communication within the development team, and fragmentation tools that you employ to throughout the development process. Isolated stages means that there's overlapping tasks that require increased communication, additional quality assurance practices that leads to higher staff hours. My name is Marat Basirov, and I founded an app development company in 2011. Since then, we produced more than 60 projects, and we have a great team. We saw an opportunity to solve those problems with ADEVI. ADEVI is AI-assisted end-to-end app prototyping platform that produces source code and allows team to collaborate. You get pixel-perfect prototype with the source code, and it removes human error and complements standard aspects of user experience. It has in its foundation a knowledge-based system that learns and grows with the use. Chatbot provides next-generation user experience. It's a SaaS platform with a subscription model. It's been bootstrapped to date, and we are preparing to test it with app development companies. This leads to fast turnaround. You're able to perform A/B testing, update and integrate it with existing projects, and high-fidelity prototypes means that you make more viable products fast.
And that's time. Okay, judges, 3 minutes.
What about competitors like Proto.io and that's in the market?
Well, that's the thing, yes. So they are our competitors, so they target the same market, but they don't produce the source code. So the thing is that if you're able to work with a prototype that produces source code, the actual prototypes at the moment that take you outside of the development path. If you're able to produce that in a streamline, that basically allows you to produce things fast and pixel perfect, and without iteration, that you don't need to have quality assurance and additional communication within the team.
Can you double click into the types of apps that you're trying to make it easier for people to generate? Because you're obviously not doing all types of...
At the moment, we're targeting web applications. So it's basically like how it works. So it guides you through the whole process in the form of like suggestive way. We target web applications at the moment and mobile web applications, but mobile applications in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So React.js and Angular. But we will be looking at the native as well. And the first, our priority is to go to React Native.
Okay, but it's mostly to design and automate the UX and UI of web apps. Is that right?
Sorry, for which apps?
So the focus is to automate the design of, or automate the generation of source code for UX.
Well, basically, what we target that you end up with an actual, like a real life looking app. So you test it in different devices, in different browsers, and you extract the source code for that, and you pass it on to your developer.
Okay.
So it has a project management feature. So basically, we take what the isolated stages part shows that we try, you see that around bracket, the red one. So we're basically taking all those stages into one single process.
So how many paying customers do you have so far?
We haven't launched, we now signed up express of interest, and there's a lot of people in here who wants to use it. And we will be testing it with app development companies. We will be testing it with 3 different roles: project manager, front-end developer, and UI UX designer. So we're already signed up there.
You said you're using a subscription model. How much is that at?
Well, we have a free trial model, but then you have to upgrade to a basic plan, which is $150 per month for 5 projects. And again, with our valuations, we started as a discounted rate.
No further questions? Okay, guys, give it up for
Thank
Mara at ADEVI. And next up, we have Zoe from Everywhere Venue.